Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 10 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 10 and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter System of linear equations. The lessons we're going to cover today are classify a system of equations by graphing, classify a system of equations, solve a system of equations using substitution. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. So let's just start with the first lesson, that is classify a system of equations by graphing. Okay, so let's just start with the lesson. Graph these equations. You are given equations, you have to graph them. So start with the first equation, that is y equals 1 by 2x minus 5, right? You have to calculate the x-intercept and the y-intercept of the equation. The y-intercept is negative 5, right? So the point is 0, negative 5. And the slope is 1 by 2. So use the point and the slope and make a line, right? The second equation is y equals 1 by 2x minus 5, right? The point is 0, negative 5 and the slope is 1 by 2. So again, use the point and the slope and make a line. So you can see you have two lines, one above the other, right? So that means you have more than one point of intersection. Okay, a system of two equations can be classified as follows. If the two lines are parallel, the system is inconsistent with no solution. If the two lines intersect at one point, the system is consistent and independent with one solution. If the two lines are same, the system is consistent and dependent with infinitely many solutions, right? That is for the two lines that are exactly same, the system is consistent and dependent with infinitely many solution. Why infinitely many solution? Because both you have exactly same equations, right? They have the line one above the other, so they have more than one solutions. Let's just start with the test questions. Okay, so let's just start with the equations, that is y equals x minus 4 and y equals negative 4 by 5x plus 5. So let's just start with the first equation. Let's just calculate the x-intercept and the y-intercept. For the x-intercept, you need to put y equals 0 in the equation. So 0 equals x minus 4, x equals 4, right? X is 4, y is 0. And just calculate the y-intercept. So use y x 0. So that is y equals minus 4. So x is 0, y is negative 4. So equation number 1 is x is 0, x is 4, y is 0, right? And 0, negative 4. So just join these 2 points and make a straight line. Now let's just calculate the lines for the second one, right? So just put the y-intercept. So when y equals negative 4 over 5 times 0 plus 5, so that is y equals 5. So when x is 0, y is 5, and you are given the slope, that is negative 4 over 5, right? X is 0, y is 5. Here is the point, right? So slope is negative. Move down 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then right 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the line intersect at 1 point, right? The correct option is, you can see both the lines intersect at 1 point. So that means the system is consistent and dependent because the line intersect at only 1 point. So the system is consistent and dependent. Option number 1 is the correct option. Consistent and independent. Hold on. They intersect at 1 point. If the two lines are to intersect at 1 point, the system is consistent and independent. Okay. So that is, the system is consistent and independent. Sorry, I selected consistent and dependent. Got it? So option number 2 is the correct option. So basically, you have to calculate the x-intercept and y-intercept of the equation, or either you can calculate the slope at 1 point and you can just plot them. Got it? Okay, let's just move on to next question. Okay, now the other next one is, graph these equations y equals x minus 1 and y equals x minus 7. So let's just start with the first one. First equation, that is, okay, so start with the first one, that is y equals x minus 1, right? So just put the x equals 0 in the equation. So when x equals 0, y is negative 1, right? So x is 0, y is negative 1. Also, you can see the slope of this graph is 1, right? You can write 1 by 1. So 0 minus 1, x is 0, y is negative 1. Here it is, right? So move up 1 point and right 1 point. Or you can calculate the y-intercept. 0 equals x minus 1, x equals 1. So when x is 1, y is 0. So here is x1 and y0. So just join these two lines and make a straight line. So same you have to do with the second equation, that is y equals x minus 7. So when x is 0, y is negative 7. So when y is 0, x is 7. So you have the other equation is x is 0, y is 7, and 0, -7, right? So I think they are the parallel lines, they never intersect each other, right? So the correct option is the system is inconsistent. The lines are parallel, they never intersect, so the system is inconsistent. Option number C is the correct option, right? Because they do not intersect each other. Yes, the system is inconsistent, right? Okay, so the second one is the next one is y equals negative x minus 5 and negative x minus 8. So negative x minus 5. The equation is negative x minus 5, right? So let's just calculate the x and y intercept. So when x is 0, y is negative 5, right? And y is 0, when y is 0, that is negative 5 and 0. For the second equation, when x is 0, y is negative 8. And when y is 0, x is negative 8, right? Let's just plot them. X is 0, y is negative 5. Okay, so here are the 2 points. Let's just join them and make a straight line. For the second one, x is 0, y is negative 8. They are the parallel lines. The system is inconsistent, right? Make a straight lines. So the system is inconsistent. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next one is classify a system of equations. Okay, which describes the system of equations below. So you are given two of the equations, y equals 3 by 5x minus 3 by 4 and y equals 6 by 5x plus 9 by 10. So equation number 1 has the slope 3 by 5 and y-intercept is negative 3 by 4. So the second equation has the slope 6 by 5 and y-intercept is 9 by 10. So two slopes are different. So that means the line intersect at one point. That means if their slopes are different, the line intersect at one point. So system is consistent and independent. Got it? So a system of two equations can be classified as follow. If the slopes are same but the y-intercept are different, the system is inconsistent. If the slopes are different, the system is consistent and independent. If the slopes are same and the y-intercept are same, the system is consistent and dependent. Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Okay, so which describe the system of equations below? Y equals 9 by 9x minus 9 and y equals negative 3 by 4x minus 5 by 8. So you can see both the equations have different slope and different y-intercepts, right? So they have different slope and different y-intercept. That means the lines are parallel, they never intersect, right? So that means the system is inconsistent. Option number one is the correct option. Got it? Hmm. Okay, the slopes are different, so line intersect at one point. The system is consistent and independent. Sorry, that is consistent and independent. They intersect at one point. Which describe the system of equations below? Y equals negative 5x plus 1 and y equals negative 5 by 6x plus 6 by 5. So which is the correct option? So the correct option is they have different slopes, right? So the system is consistent and independent. Option number two is the correct option. which describe the system of equation below. Y equals 5x minus 2 and y equals minus 5x minus 2. So they both the equations are exactly same. That means system is consistent and dependent, right? The correct option is consistent and dependent. Which describes the system of equation below. Y equals 5 over 8x minus 10 and y equals 5 over 8x minus 2 by 3. So which is the correct option? They have same slope and different y-intercept, right? That means the system is consistent and independent. Option number 1 is the correct option. Independent, inconsistent. Okay, that means they are parallel, never intersect. The system is inconsistent. Which which describe the system of equations below. The correct option is system is consistent and independent. Option number 2 is the correct option. Which describes the system of equation below. Y equals 3x plus 6 and y equals 3x plus 10 over 9. So which is the correct option? The correct option is the system is consistent and independent. Inconsistent. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 10 math. The chapter we were working on is system of linear equations. The lessons we have covered today are classify a system of equations by graphing and classify a system of equations. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session, right? So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can simply click on the live chat button. Tutors are available there from Monday to Friday and from 5 to 9, right? Or either you can join me in the interactive session that will be daily from 4 to 5. So if you have any questions related to the lessons we have just finished, you can please ask question if you have any. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. Okay, that